sitting there, you already know what time it is. Yeah, I was like, man, I ain't gonna be able to make content like I want to, man, with this voice crackling, right? I said, man, if a pastor, and I have to sit here and talk to myself still, and I gotta use these vibrational words, right, to keep on motivating myself in the mirror. And I know I'm late, y'all. I kind of woke up kind of different, right? Kind of woke up late, chilling with somebody last night. I ain't with my boy Trey Tresdale. You know what I'm saying? If you know him, you know him. He know me, I know him. That's good. You know what I'm saying? Real good guy from the city. You know what I'm saying? Helped me through one of my situations, man. Like a real true witness to the lifestyle I had to live, man. Like, man, I love Trey, man. Like, big up to you, Trey. You know what I'm saying? If you run back and look at them and tag you in, God, I want to let you know, man, you pulling up on me like I told him, man, that's real love, man. Everybody always talking about, I got love for you and all that. But anyway, that's just a big shout out to my boy Trey. Like I told y'all, man, it's my community, it's my neighborhood, it's all the people I knew, people I don't know, classmates that really gonna love on me, man, show me true love, pull up on me, right? If I can't get to you, if I can't get to you, let me know how can I get to you. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is about what Trey did, he called me. What's up, big bro? What the business is? We ran it up on TikTok. Hope you got paid for that. My mom. Well, I don't know how that works, but it works. Right? People say get a little dollars off what I play. They just don't tell it all, but it be all good, all fine, not right. So I'm gonna keep on pushing. But today, man, you know, I wake up, man, and I have all these thoughts on my mind, and I say, I don't care what nobody say, man, I am going in the right direction, bro. And if I got cut off anybody that's hindering my journey, you're getting cut off. And if you stumble my journey, I tell you I am protected. I don't walk around looking for fights because I understand if I'm protected, I don't know the next person protected either. So I walk around here loving people like I need to be loved because, like I said, I don't know you. You might be somebody like me, special and different, you know what I'm saying? And you might be very conscious and aware that you are part of the Creator, and the Creator works with you all the time. And that's why I say, you know, no matter where I'm in life, this like right now what I'm going through. And like I said, I'm going to make a video on it because it's taking too long for what I need to get done. The vacation is over with. Now it's time to get ready and start talking about some real conversation stuff that's going on. That mucus travel right up in my throat. But I already know what it is. It's going to loosen up through the day as I continue to talk. Because like I said, if I got to keep on getting it, I got to get my point out right. It was on my mind, right? And I'm sitting there as I mean, hey, who don't do it? I just did a little late today, you know? So if you already know, you kind of figure it out. Like I'm in between jobs right now. I ain't pushing the content just for that. I'm pushing it for other reasons. Cause I already know this is happening for a reason till I get to my next gig. And when I get to my next gig, I know what I'm doing. Like I said, I became a bike mechanic, right? All these things been self-taught. So, I mean, I have to go through my life experiences, folks. So don't feel sorry for me or anything. Please don't feel sorry for me because I ain't going to feel sorry for you because I understand that the Creator got something you got to do in your life just as much you got to do for me. So please don't, whenever I share my stories or share anything, don't feel sorry for me. Please don't feel sorry for me because like I say, what you feeling sorry for, you give me empathy on, hey, something greater going on inside of me. Understand that just because I'm sharing with you doesn't mean you know everything. I said that to say this because I said that, right? I said that. Understand that, right? And so at the end of the day, while me saying what I'm saying, and what's said don't need to be misunderstood, right? So let's get into what the topic was. And like I say, big shout out to my community, Facebook fans, friends, everything that comes with it, you know. I'm with it. I'm ready to shake up the world, man. Like, I ain't no pastor. I'm not going for all that title. But if I'm going through something that most likely will give somebody some type of understanding, because I had to go through the pressure to be this type of diamond. And like I said, the pressure ain't over with, because diamond do change colors up under pressure. It'll get different. Just keep watching. And all of it injected with colors. So real diamonds, man, I think I seen a real diamond before. Like on a rich, wealthy person's finger before. Like a real, probably like $100,000 diamond. Diamonds look different. Real diamonds, like they say, you get that false night, whatever they call it. Yeah, I believe they've been rocking for a minute. But the real diamonds on the wealthy people's hands, when you walk in these people's houses, and they got the garages on both sides, and the house in the middle. Those the ones who got real diamonds. The ones who got not 2-story, but a 4-story built like house. When you see them in Monroe, a little bit around here in Shreveport and Bossier, but when you see them big houses, know what a real diamonds is. Let's get it understood. For Morris Night, whatever we call that stuff. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know I'm educated on things, right? And so when I speak out my mouth, it ain't like I'm just talking, just to be blabbing and get people attention. I do this because I know somebody listen, somebody gonna pay attention. But back to that title, I was sitting here on the toilet, weighing out. Like I say, for one thing, with these thoughts, like I told you, I got my disciples in the bathroom, piled up in the bathroom, all behind the shower, everything. Like we really on a mission, for real. Like I say, Jesus walked his walk, now I'm walking mine, right? So that's why it really going down. Shoot, same story, different characters. It's just, see, the thing was, Jesus got to unlock his gift by not being distracted by all this bull count. He knew what it was a long time ago. It's just I got distracted, and I knew I was powerful than what I was. Because people trying to use me in their churches. It ain't gonna need all that. I really don't need all that. But y'all see the topic, right? And what I'm saying and what I think about it is, it was, you know, I really don't regret the way I trained up my son and my daughter, and the way I'm doing with Dallas. Like, I know his mom probably thinking he could spend more time with his son standing on the camera. You right, I could, but if I'm there to smother him, I see where if I'm not there, like on the weekend, like, or if it get heavy right now and I want to go see him, see, I ain't that type of dad. I will catch the bus here in Shreveport. Like I said, one of my reasons, because my kids is close in this area. I would not move from the area until I get something situated where I know if I leave here, they're gonna be secure. If I don't leave or nothing, I don't know they secure, right? I'm do whatever I can in my power. Even talk up for them on a job, for a job or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let the world know, look, my kids are something special, and I know they are. It's just, you know what I'm saying, I gotta make sure they live right by the right light. Because like I say, a lot of people out there, they're trying to dim their light. I know who DJ is. I know who Eden is. I know who Dallas is. And I can imagine who Cameron is. You understand? I got 4 and understand. And I can't say stepchild, because I got so many child. Don't play with me. Boy, I hate to see me select on my mama. Yeah, I said, boy, man. And if you know, you know. It's some disrespectful every place, boy. Boy, I mean, very disrespectful. Oh, have mercy. So don't judge me, right? Please don't judge me, because you easily be judged too, right? But put it down there in the comments on my mom. But anyway, DJ, all my kids, I believe, I pushed them to the direction of, I believe they're very successful, you know? If you know my kids, you know my kids. You see my kids, you saw my kids, right? If you know the dad, you know the dad. And at the end of the day, true heart, you know daggone well it is what it is. Now I thought about what you said, Trey. I sure wish I could have my situation. That's why I say, man, I hate that my situation fell apart. But at the end of the day, like I said, even though my situation fell apart, my son ground roots and became a man. And boy, I say big shout out to DJ, man. I ain't lying, boy. Ebony, I ain't lying, girl. Boy, Dallas, I ain't lying. And I imagine what Cameron doing. Because them three acted like they acted, man. I know Cameron is great. So all the ones who got judged on that, just judge me them Gibsons, right? So like I said, I did my best with that situation. We'll talk about that later. But in my household, I don't think I regret the time and the whooping and the cutout period. Like, it's a time when you gotta realize whooping on your kid don't work. If you still whooping on your kid, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. The best thing gonna make your child work, to train them up and get them out of that foolishness. I'm sure there was a pastor one time, and I spent a lot of time with pastors. See, there's a little something y'all don't know, right? And the pastor named Price over Old Morning Glory. When I was baptized in Old Morning Glory, back in Old Morning Glory days when I was running around Old Morning Glory, which I need to go back to Old Morning Glory on one of these Sundays. I gotta get back home. I'm trying to get home, but I can't get to where I want to go. So don't get it misunderstood. I'm cracking up on my voice. I'm not sad, but I really want to go home. And but it makes me sound very sensitive, don't it? Man, this is sacrificing the punishment of smoking cigarettes. Like I said, I'm not lost my voice because of that. That mucus is pulled up from my chest, folks. It's coming on out. Like I say every day, no smoking, no doing no more, man, putting right things in my body. All that mucus started coming out. If I had a proper detox, because my funds are short. I ain't asking nobody for a handout for nothing. Because somebody, boy, look, I train my kids to get it. By all means, get it by your own hand. Because like I say, every friend ain't them. Every friend say they're going to be a friend, ain't a friend. For real. Like, wow. People like told my son, man, you know, he was kind of trippish on me about me all on his butt by his friends. Like I told my son, I said, man, I ain't met so many that want to put the time on. We're friends. Then I tell my son, you know, and I feel like he learned it later on, the definition of friends, but he still got to watch it because still friends never know. You can't even trust. I have to pull you in on the video, my boy. I got to pull you in. I don't think I say get in on the conversation, my boy. You got to drop down. You got to drop down. Hang the phone up. Hang the phone up. Man, people got to learn to hang the phone up through the videos. You got to hang the phone up. I am not going to answer my phone when I'm doing a video. It's my bad. I don't put it on Do Not Disturb while I'm doing videos, but hit me up. Come through this way, Trey. Trey, come through this way. I'm not going to answer my phone right now. Hold on, let me see something. 1 second. Man, I can't even load it. Say, Trey, if you're watching, man, send an invitation to get in, man. I say, man, I'm working all these cameras and stuff different. I see some. Let's see some. Yeah, let's see some. like that. But anyway, I sent you an invite. I gotta get back to the message. Cause I said I gotta watch these videos cause I don't want nobody to get bored. But me raising my son the way I did, I believe everything turned out right. I say I was on it, you know. It was times I could tell you want to be a part of the world. But like I say, not up under my eyes yet. Like, you can do whatever you want to do, just let me know first. That was my golden rule to my child. Whatever you want to do, let me know first. If you want to go out there and knock somebody's head off, let me know first. Whatever you want to do, let me know first, for I can be prepared, right? You want to be a gangbang? Hey, I didn't care. Let me know first. That was all I ever asked DJ. That was the #1 rule. I didn't give a damn how bad he would have been. Let me know first. So that was one of my golden rules in the house. And he did good by it. He did good by it. After stop whooping asses, you gotta learn, okay, you gotta replace that belt with rules and regulations and help them understand when you go to these jobs, son, it's rules and regulations that's been in place. So what I did with my kids, I took the whoopings out. And I started giving things to do in the room, in the place I stayed at, wherever I stayed at. Get up and wash dishes at this certain time. Make sure these dishes washed before this certain time I get out. Get out of school, DJ, all your homework need to be done. If you ain't going home, because DJ did it like his dad, but he did it a little bit better, right? And that's the beautiful part about it. Why I say I love DJ for graduating. I love Evan for graduating. I know Cameron graduating. I know y'all pushing. Woo, I'm push this video out, boy. You look, y'all, man, look, this voice tearing me up. Now I see what them pastors be talking about, man. You gotta keep pushing it, right? So I'm gonna keep on pushing it. At first I was like, man, but I did not do content on Martin Luther King Day, and I will not give him that honor. If you don't like what I said, hey, step away. I don't care. So that was the only reason I didn't do a video on Monday. I just had to let it be known. But with DJ and with my kids, like I said, I gave them rules, man. I gave them rules for they can understand that, look, it might not be seen and cool right now. Look, them kids go through. Don't get it confused, folks. When your kids look at you sideways, ask them sometimes, what are you confused about? Sometimes they don't have an attitude. Because like I said, I learned through life experiences that people can get faces of confusion, confused with anger. Because you can sit around and be like, and you give a person a same look, it's like, and it look the same. You cannot determine which face is faction. That's why I say, man, people are dead wrong on trying to read people when you can't read people and you don't have that gift. Because if you had that gift to read a person, you would walk up to and say, hey, what's wrong? Is you okay? But see, everybody think they got that gift, don't have that gift. And they fall for that, right? They fall for that. They wrong for that. They down bad for it, right? Way down bad. What can you say? Can you say, bro? People gotta grow to learn. And that's why I say, you know, I myself being a child, understand that, right? Like with the Most High, however y'all want to call it, God, I call it the highest thing could be, right? I'm above all gods and ain't no God with no name, right? So with the name it is, I don't know, the highest energy. God with no name, right? But the thing is, just the way I'm trained in that light, I train my kids up in that light. And that's what's been going on with me. I've been going through this training process. Just because I tell people, you know, don't sit around and think you know me because you don't know me, because every day I'm growing to something different. I'm not going to sit here and tell nobody that I knew myself yesterday. I didn't know I was going to be able to do what I did yesterday. But today I know now that I can do a lot more than I think. So that's why I say I know I can do anything through power that be. No, I'm not going to give that reverence to something outside of me, because it's all inside of me. Because like I say, best verse in the Bible is great as he is in me, and him's in the world, and that's real. That's very real, because this right here will mislead you. Because like I say, just telling you about how to train up your child. I'm talking about myself included. So don't think all this conversation is dead. So if you heard this point, you like it, go hit the like button. At the end of the day, all this is about me. This, like I say, all these videos about me. So when I get to talking, it's me and myself, my personal experience. I am not dropping no beef sticks out for anybody. I'm not looking for no beef. So when I tell my side of my story, we can sit down and talk about each other side of the story and just share it. Maybe people need to hear what we got going on. Because like I said, I ain't got no beef with nobody. Not me. No, none at all. I only got beef in my refrigerator and I don't eat beef. My mama, she ain't playing with me. I don't eat that stuff. But anyway. So, back to what's real. Stop whooping on the kids and give them something to do. To help them understand, right? See, the thing was about with me and DJ, I kept open and honest with him about all my problems, all my crises, before he could understand, oh, daddy got a problem. I don't need him to fix it. I understand. I want him to understand that life gonna have problems. Yeah, you might be living in a 3-bedroom apartment with everything you can possibly get, and maybe not more than what you want, but you got enough there. A lot of kids don't have. You got a dad that's gonna come home and make sure you straight. You got people, he's seen it. He's tell me and touch me, like he be around his friends and say things. And I'm like, man, I just do my best to show you that, man, look, this world out here is crazy, bro. I told him, man, stay out of trouble, don't catch no feelings, so you can pop if you have to. Protect yourself, because like I say, one reason why I'm glad I'm possessed and blessed with the spirit, not blessed, I'm granted to have permission to be tapped into the spirit, because I ain't blessed nothing. I'm way, man, blessed ain't nowhere close to what I am, right? I'm just gonna stay talking and folks, cause my wife walking around here like, oh baby, you worried? Man, look, stop trying to get in my head. See, when people tell me what they think I'm feeling like, no, that's what you feel like. That's what you feel like. Real talk. You won't know it, like the song say, you won't know until you ask me. So other than that, you don't know nothing about nobody. So let's just not let that be something discussed. Like you know like we know each other. I don't know everybody. I just want to get to know everybody. Like I get to know myself. Ain't that right, man, in the mirror? Man. You are a very, very successful, accomplished spirit. It don't matter about your color, black man. God, if your spirit was in another color, you're still gonna be awesome. You could be purple tomorrow, and you still gonna be an awesome spirit. That's why I tell my spirit, man, every day, I gotta talk to myself. Because the best person to motivate me is me. Because ain't nobody gonna pick up that phone, hey bro, stay motivated, stay dedicated. Ain't nobody hitting my inbox up saying, bro, keep pushing, stay grinding. But when people hit me up my inbox, I tell them that though, but it's no, it's no shade, right? Like old big shade. Ain't no such thing as shade. I don't care about shade. People trying to use all these funny words. Let's just keep it righteous. Right? That's how I am. I don't got time for all that extra stuff. That just keep it righteous. Cause like I say, I beg people stay keep it righteous. Cause like I say, that same form of protection on me is on my kids. Like it's really said, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. It ain't gonna work. Not one, not now, not none. And it's just all about how I was raised as a child upon the spirit of the Creator, not the demigod that, that want to have control of the Bible and give you little bits and pieces. And even though Jesus had a lot of bad things happen in his life, y'all don't dig into the Bible like you're supposed to. It's like, you know, the one thing when I opened up that Bible, I was like, man, I had to find my way, man. I 1 second, folks, because these notifications and all that dropping, man, I gotta put my not disturb on. Like, for real, man. If it ain't in the comments, pop up. Job in the till I get through the message on. And I'm wrapping it up under 10 o'clock, right? Because at least 10 something. Because I said I don't want people to get bored, man. People that have small attention spans. And I noticed that's why they got reels. But you want to be real, go and listen to the whole thing. Because you sit there and listen to a pastor, you sit there and listen to everything else. What's wrong with you listen to another person that might got some insight on some microphone check? Microphone check. Boy, look, is my microphone working? I'm gonna drop this and pick it right back up. Cause I don't know if my voice here, cause my microphone ain't jumping.